So Sage 300, every screen, more or less, if it's a setup screen, if it's the option screen, for example, in setup, you can't file import. You have to hit the check boxes. But if it's something like importing items, or in this example of a screenshot, importing our purchase order, we just go File, we hit Import. A screen for import appears for us. We can browse to the particular file that we're looking for, but here's a screenshot of all of the different types of files that Sage 300 can support through the out-of-the-box import. So Excel and CSV are the most common. XML we see now more commonly when we're dealing with other solutions, or if you're dealing with anything around EDI, for example, sometimes we get those files through an XML. Also an ODBC, which is a database connection. So if we're trying to grab from another database and import that, we can also do that. These areas would need attention, and we would work with you to develop these imports, because something like a purchase order invoice, for example, has tons of fields, whether that is on the header, whether that's on the details being the lines. So we would work through with you to create a standard template that you would need based on the type of import you're trying to do. So whether that's a payroll import, we would work to make sure only the required fields that, as an example, ADP requires, we would work with you on that. Same thing when it would come to a sales order import or a purchase order import, trimming down those fields so that it will only import the relevant data, and that it's not these big, large files that you're working with. So there is some area there that, of course, we would want to offer support. But out of the box, the beautiful thing is that you're not buying another tool for this. This is something you already own and can use. So if you think again about what tools you have, we can think about, can I import, can I take away some of that duplicate entry that I've got for those imports just by using these out-of-the-box tools.